Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I am Starco Gaming and we are back with another Marvel Future Fight video, guys. If you want to have access to all the best free-to-play content and beginner guides for Marvel Future Fight, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check the bell so you get notified when we post a new video or go live with a live stream, guys. Today we're going to be wrapping up Shadowland since we cannot do it on the live streams tonight since there is a totally random maintenance that is scheduled for tonight for all Netmarble games. So today we actually have to wrap up Shadowlands outside of live stream. So we're going to be doing it in a video. I did offer people a choice in a poll on the Discord server, guys, between Darkhawk Character Spotlight and Shadowland wrap up, and people decided to vote for Shadowland. So here it comes, guys. Shadowland wrap up today. By the way, guys, for people wondering, the update on my Mephisto progression, guys, we have Mephisto up to level 45, 3 stars so far, gear 13 everywhere. We still need to level up his skills. That's actually the only thing we need to do with the gold. Today tomorrow we should be able to get him to 4 stars and level 50 on the live stream, by the way. So guys, if you want to follow the progression of Mephisto, make sure you tune on the channel on a regular basis. So let's jump into the Land of Shadow, guys. Challenge Shadowland. Let's see how far we're gonna make it this week. I'm hoping to make it to at least level 60, but that will depend on RNG as always. So let's get started with a stage 41. We need speed characters. Let's see, do we have any decent speed characters to try out there? We do have a few options, to be honest. We could go with Darkhawk, we could go with Nick Fury. Auto energy attack might affect him. We could go with Shuri, and I do believe we're gonna go with Shuri here. I think this is the best option for Shuri. We're gonna give her a lead. We're gonna go with Shuri, and we're gonna drop a random third characters in there, and that should technically do the job here. She's probably my weakest. That's going to be able to clear a floor, well, except Nick Fury, but Nick Fury has some energy attack, which is definitely not optimal. So here we're going to go with Shuri, even though we do not have the strongest build for Shuri. She should be able to handle this without too much problems because of damage increase against super villain type characters, which makes Lash and Fall a lot faster than he should be, well, than any other characters are going to fall here. But even the other guy, wow, what is his name? Wiccan is actually taking a decent amount of damage. We could have went there without the leadership, to be honest. So this technically should be a great fight. We're going to switch target here. Don't really care about Wiccan at this point because he was going to die from this shit. And here we go. So that's actually going to be a pretty good stage of 41. Shuri, no uniform, not very a solid build. We have it's not even a 6-star obelisk honor. So you can see you don't need much on Shuri to actually be able to get a decent performance in Shadowland with around 90 seconds clear. That is actually a pretty solid clear in my books. Here we go. Very, very easy. I kind of like her without uniform, to be honest, guys. She actually gets the job done, which is all that matters, obviously. Okay, so next floor we have that is a super villain floor. I'm not sure I want to throw super villain here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, actually we could go with this guy. I think that's going to be my best option. Sadly, we're not going to be able to solo floor with Claw or Dr. Octopus. This way, I need to buff up my Dr. Octopus a little bit. He's too weak right now. But we could definitely bring one of them in this team that we're not going to... Oh, I actually can bring both of them. If something happened to my Hydraman, we had the option to bring and finish the job with the Dr. Octopus without uniform. That will definitely get the job done here. So let's jump in there. and let's see how this is gonna go. By the way, guys, by next week we should actually be able to have a new tier 2 characters, which is gonna be Draken or Dakin, whatever you call him. We are on this last gear working on it. We are actually at gear level 18 on this last gear, so by next week, by next Wednesday, we should have enough biometrics to actually advance him to tier 2. So that's actually going to be pretty and interesting, as he is a goddamn monster in Shadowland. Cannot wait to actually review him in the World Boss Ultimate 2. That's going to be pretty interesting. But next week, well, next video we're going to be making, I don't know exactly when it's going to be. It's actually going to be the character review for Character Spotlight for Darkhawk, because, well, he's tier 2 and it is time to give him a character spotlight. Obviously today, just because of the Shadowlands, we had to wrap up. I had to make a decision between both either Shadowland or Darkhawk character spotlight, which is why we had the poll on the whole thing here. But easy clear here with Hydroman always get the job done. Early 40s, really easy here. Superhero, not super villain, superhero. There we go. So let's take a quick look at what we got here. Sadly, Iron Fist is not gonna cut it today unless we can actually get a rumble for him. Optimal rumble will actually be Wasp with Iron Fist and Baby Groot, but if we don't get that in the next 2-3 floors, that is just not going to happen. But for the next floor, we're gonna bring in Nick Fury. We're gonna put a couple random that we are not gonna be using. Here we go, and let's see where we get. We're gonna see where we get. Sadly, I did not get to use, you know, characters like Baby Groot, was in stage 36 to 40, so that might hurt my progression this week. Technically, I'd like to be able to reach stage 62 this week, but because that might not be a possible thing. This, I am not sure we're gonna have the damage for it. This ain't looking that good so far, but we are facing a combat character here, so that's kind of normal that we are not doing the kind of damage we actually want to be doing. A lot of spreading out too, which is definitely not optimal here. And the targeting is kind of shitty, to be honest. I'm definitely not impressed with the targeting here. But I think the targeting is a lot easier in the last phase, so, you know, if we can make it with about 50 seconds left in the last phase, we might be able to cut it. Might be able to cut it. But so far, this is not looking good. And they're stack up pretty good, so that is definitely helping. But a lot of spreading out is definitely not helping me. Yeah, that's gonna be a close one if we get it. We're still gonna try to push it because we never know. We might actually get, you know, a very good sequence in the last round and clear it faster than we think. But you know, we're gonna have to see. Because we definitely has the class advantage here. Apparently, that skill did not go. That 4 skill got canceled on the first try here, which is definitely not optimal. But damage-wise, I think we might actually have a chance. But we're going to cut it close. Very freaking close. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Last phase went much better than anticipated. Well, If he keep canceling my fifth skill to my fourth skill, that is not going to be well. 12 seconds left. We got it. We got it, man. Well, not so bad, right? Not so bad. Okay, floor 44. What we got here? Oh my god, they are killing me with entry modes here. But we can pick a superhero here and drop that in there and get easy clear. There we go. Definitely we're not gonna get to use the trio of Wasp, Iron Fist, and Baby Groot, unless we can actually clear this one with them. Probably not, but let's give it a shot. We never know. Might actually work. It could be crazy enough to actually work, which I don't think it's gonna work, but you know, sometimes you get to test stuff. So that's what we're gonna do here. So far, the damage doesn't seem to be that great. Definitely not that great. Yeah, that is... I don't think that is going to happen. We're still going to try to push the first round, but that is not looking good. Nah, that is not happening. There's no way I have time to beat Hawkeyes and the Captain America here. That was worth a try. Very, very close for happening, though. I think that if they had a better build, that actually be a possibility. But right now, it is not. So we're going to try to reroll this floor. Maybe we can actually find something a little bit easier. Oh, this one could actually be a possibility. A Wasp might actually be able to do this one. I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure, but if we could throw that out there, help with the damage a little bit, and we can throw that there because we're not going to use them. And let's see if she can actually get the damage we actually need, and we can always switch to the other guy to get some extra damage too. That's also a possibility. So let's see how this is going to go. Okay, damage-wise, this is not really cutting it. Well, we switch characters, so yeah, you have to instant cancel his fourth skill to not get reflected here, and this is definitely not working. Not enough damage. Okay, so had to try it. This is a tricky floor because of the reflect, but pretty much we can send anything in this floor that we hope that's not going to get destroyed. I'm actually going to throw her out there because I don't really care about her. And we're going to throw this guy. There we go. Technically that should work, but we never know. She does some physical attacks, so that might actually not work here. But I'm pretty sure I beat this floor with her in the past. So far, this is looking good. Yeah, that should be a pretty easy clear. Here we go. It's over. Nope. Almost. That immunity had to pop here, right? Here we go. So now this is over. We got 3 more tokens, so pretty solid floor here. Next we have floor 45. 45. I'm kind of interested to try that. I know that this guy does not really fit there. He's probably going to get massacred, but I want to get some healing for Wasp and Eula's Claw. I really try things like that, guys, because if I sometimes it succeed and actually give me an extra floor in my shell, and so this is kind of why we are pushing for it today. At least give it one shot every time we have a floor. That is a possibility to get it done with that and see what's gonna happen pretty much. Damage wise, we are definitely not doing that bad so far. Now that's really gonna depend on, yeah, that reflect that just happened here. Might lose a token, but I'm still gonna try to push this one because I do believe we have a real shot at it. Actually, talking about a real shot, we're gonna restart this and we're gonna try to same theme, but actually control Euless Claw. That might actually work better for me, since I can avoid the reflect, and that wasp should technically get enough healing from the other guy. So let's see how this is gonna go. So far, this is going well. The important part is to be able to do 4 cancel 5 every time it's time to use the 4th skill. That is the important thing. If we can achieve that, we do have a chance to get a win here. Other than that, if we let the 4th skill go, we're gonna get reflected to that pretty much, which is kind of something we want to avoid doing. Like I thought, that might actually be crazy enough to actually work. Here we go. Reflect is dead, so now we don't actually have to worry about reflect. So we got this. So a team that was not actually supposed to clear floor actually got me a kill here with everybody surviving with full HP. So this is why we try those crazy things sometimes, guys, because sometimes it actually pay off, which is pretty great. And here we go. 1 minute 19 to spare. So that was a pretty damn solid floor in my opinion here. Okay, floor 46. Villain again. Yep. Okay, let's do this. Who we're gonna throw out there? We're gonna throw this guy. Is gonna go solo. Is gonna wreck it, and we're gonna move to the next floor after that. We're up to stage 46. It's gonna be time to start using those good characters, so that's totally fine with me. Oh, forgot to charge that 4th skill apparently. Didn't forget this time. You can see the damage difference when we don't forget to charge that skill. Here we go. The skill got canceled. Does not really matter though. It's a very, very easy clear. And here we go. Clear is done. Easy peasy, my boy Scorpion. Still cannot believe somebody ranked a Scorpion as a trash characters on the tier list on the internet. I was so freaking shocked when I saw that one day. But anyway, next floor we are going. So how many floors we got here? We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. Technically, we should have 15 floors left, technically. So the next floor, we're actually going to go with Captain America. I think Captain America is probably one of my weakest characters left. So we're just going to drop Captain America with these guys here, and that should technically get the job done here. Technically. Oh, that was the wrong skill I went with here. Instead of using a second skill and get my immunity, I was kind of stupid. Took a shit ton of damage, that's for sure. So let's hope we can avoid more damage or we're gonna die here. Well, I guess technically we could finish that with Iron Fist if we get really that close to dying, but I think we should be fine. Here we go. Fifth skill, she'll finish the job here. Yep, another pretty easy clear here. Okay, next floor, we got the 48. We're gonna have to go. Oh, perfect. One of the weakest characters left, guys. Boom Boom, Darkhawk. Weakest. It's not really weak, but he is one of my weakest characters left for Shadowland this week. I don't remember what's the rotation I use on him. Let's do that. That was pretty good. I had the rotation figured out the other day for him when I was thinking about making a video, but probably I forgot it. But still, 15 seconds for this floor, and that's actually pretty solid for, you know, a pretty old tier 2 characters without uniform. Well, I think he's like 2 years old or something. Still pretty interesting. Okay, so here, let's take a look at what we got next. Well, we're going to try to go without awakened characters, so it have to be a universal character. But they do energy reflect, yeah, and that might actually be interesting. First, we're going to try with Earth, see if she can actually bypass that energy reflect, although this guy is a little bit weaker because he's built with a regen, actually reforged regen, which is actually pretty fun. I think that this guy should technically be able to get the job done here. If he does not get CC right off the bat, obviously. Well, he did get his skill cancel, but technically that should be fine. So far, this is going pretty decent. Yeah, looks we're gonna get the job done here. It's a little bit slower than I expected, to be honest, though. But it's totally fine. Here we go. A minute 4 to clear the floor. Cannot really complain about that. A job well done by my boy Nova here. Okay, stage 50 we got. That is another supervillain floor. Damn. Well, we got a few of them. I'm actually gonna go with this guy. Even if we get a fire floor, we can use anything else on the fire floor, so it does not really matter. And I think he's actually perfect to clear this very, very, very fast. Kind of messed up the rotation though. Okay, that shall most likely kill her here. Yep, called it. And that basically one-shot this dude, so that was perfect here. Oh, and this one has class disadvantage on me. He's so dead. Like I said, so dead. I think that was a perfect call for this floor. Here we go. Less than a minute, just like I like them here. Okay, next floor we have floor 51. Let's see what they give us. This is going to be a superhero floor. Actually, that does not matter floor. So we're going to send her out there. I wonder if she's going to work against the visions though. I think that's just my biggest worry here, but technically she should be fine. Here we're going to open with the 5th skill. Nice opening here. Bye, bro. She should be fine. Trying to not choose the 5th skill here, so I can actually start with it in case something like that happen, you know. Oh boy, more time. Yep, and that is the vision, guys. So yeah, we're gonna re-roll this floor. At this level, if you cannot bypass that, it's just get a little bit too difficult. While this floor is just gonna be a piece of cake. And that cannot be the vision. It's possible, but sometimes RNG can take a while. Like that 5th skill like got cancel pretty much mess up everything. So yeah, if we don't have to deal with that, it's better. At least that's the way I see it. Bye. Man, that is so much easier. Good night. All the tours. 19 seconds here. See? Much easier. Screw visions. Vision are way too annoying. See, we got that fire floor now. But we're going to go with that. And that's going to take care. And that's going to do the job really easy, to be honest. And try the regular rotation with the 3 cancel 4, then 5. If that does not pay out, we're going to switch to regular rotation, but that does pay out, so we should technically be good with this rotation. Here we go. I'm missing my proc though, and now the proc is literally out sync, so we're gonna try to get that proc on that 5th skill. Yeah, a proc is really not behaving right now, but that is totally fine. We don't actually need a proc to beat that. That's a nice proc there, though. Prefer to have it on the 4th skill, but can still do some decent damage on the 5th skill, so it does not matter that much. And here we go. Take care of the job here. Another floor clear. Now it's floor what? 52? 53? 52. Okay, let's move to floor 53. Villain, reflect energy attack and reflect physical attack. Yeah, that is probably not optimal here. So we're just gonna, you know, refresh this floor. Just not take any chance. That is much better here. Any super villain here? What we go? We go Taskmaster, Moonstone, and Super Giant. So I'm going to throw Taskmaster out there. I think he is the best choice for this floor. Well, good night, brothers. Now, this is the part where we play the overpowered characters, guys. So, this is the part where we get to just wreck shit up. Oh, perfect here. You know, we get to actually just ignore debuff because of the leadership. So that's actually totally perfect. That should actually be a one-shot rotation here. Called it 3 seconds clear. Easy peasy here. Let's go with the next one, 55. This one, we need heroes. Heroes, huh? We'll laugh as the heroes. There's so many. I'm actually thinking about trying her out here. I think should be perfect. I know I shall be using Sentry technically here, but I want to have some fun. I think she's going to be able to get it done very, very easily here. I think we're going to be able to land the skills before we get CC. Yep. Here we go. 10 seconds. Did not go as well as I wanted, though. That could have been faster if we had the better placement, but definitely that was good enough. Next, we need a female character. The female I like the least to use in Shadowland is her because she's a little bit weaker in Shadowland. She's great. It just takes a few more skill to actually do great damage, while the other ones do that very fast. So we're just gonna use her a little bit earlier. You can see here she is not doing, you know, this will have been a one-shot with Sharon Rogers, for example, or Moonstone. So that's kind of what I mean here. Now this is over. She's probably the only tier 3 female characters that will get to use our tier 3 here. Still very solid characters, not lie to yourself. She is amazing for Shadowland, but a little bit slower. Here we're gonna go with Sharon or Starlord. I prefer to keep Starlord because Starlord has a huge advantage. He has a skill that help him. Well, it's tier 3 ignore pretty much. You know, those things here. Ignores that. A little bit like the singing skills from Doctor Strange. So I prefer to keep him for later, just in case we have a floor we don't want to reroll and we just want to go through, you know, with that tier 3 pretty much. That is an advantage. Floor 58 here. Well, Universal Vision. Here we come. Again, that should be pretty easy. Now it's tier 3 awakening characters, so we shall not struggle at all here this week. I thought that was going to do more damage altogether. Let's see, that's tier 3 now. This is game over. Here we go, 15 seconds, pretty easy. I'm surprised I got to use this tier 3, but its tier 3 is really, really, really easy to charge, so that helps out. Okay, stage of 59. Technically, a combat will be optimal here, but speed, I mean, but we got a universal here that's going to get the job done. Let's bring my boy Sentry here, and let's wreck this shit up. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to use the tier 3 here. Oh, just in time. Just in time. It had just when the floor was ending here. Okay, easy peasy. Next, we have stage 60. Oh, that's actually a perfect floor here. We're going to throw that out there. And even if we don't benefit that, we're going to throw that out there because the next floor could be a rumble and we'll not get a token for him. So we're going to make that very, very simple. And this is going to be a one-shot usually with Moonstones. I'm not really worried about this floor, to be honest. Here we go. Who cares about immunity to all damage, right? We just pierce through it and destroy the fella. And then we have a last floor 61, which is going to be equal to my best record. It's fine. Oh, I actually need to reroll this one though. Let's give it a shot, see how it goes. Maybe we'll get surprised and actually gonna work while we pop that tier tree. I think that tier tree has ignore dodge on it too. Not sure. Pretty sure it is. We'll see. Oh boy, that's not good. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, tier tree is not doing that much. We're gonna actually, it's just because it's not because the tier tree is not removing the buff, the requirements, because the tier tree, we just don't have the ignore dodge to beat it pretty much. This one, see this one, we can do it with that tier tree. All we need is one tier tree per phase, and it's pretty much an easy win here. I think. I'm pretty sure. Let's do it. Let's test it out. You know, let's not reroll the floor if we don't have to reroll the floor, pretty much. And here we go. And that should take care of the job here. I was hoping for a little bit more damage than that. Yeah, I might have to reroll this floor. This is a wave floor. Those have a lot more HP than a regular floor, so it is not optimal. So let's refresh this floor. They are giving me really, really shitty floors today. Wow. But this one might actually be a go. This one might actually be a go. But we're going to try them all until we get the floor that actually work. Because that's what matters here. Oh yeah, we got this. I guess his ability actually counts as fire, huh? Well, some of it. And good night, Iceman. There we go. This one worked. So we did not waste too much gold. And that gave us stages 61, which is the same as my personal best, which is a good week. We missed on a few, maybe on one more floor for, you know, not getting good RNG, but still pretty solid week, guys. Stage 61, and we got some rewards here. Let's claim that first. Let's see what we get in the chest. 5 stars, hero. Yeah. That's the worst. And yeah, that's not a great week, but I always do it because first, I love Shadowland, guys, but also one time I got a CDP free gem, another time I got 10 million gold from one of those boxes. So it's always worth, just in case, you know, you might get a CDP or some great rewards. Anyway, guys, this is pretty much all we had for this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the content. Again, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel and check the bell for all the best Marvel Future Fight content to get notified. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget we're going to be live tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, as always, with a weekly weekly reset, whatever it's called. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. You'll have a great day, and I will see you guys again in the next video. Thank you.